Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 21 of Christie's from Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 12. And we have just passed the 2/3 mark. This month is just running along, isn't it, my friends? So on this days 19 and 20, or at least I'm pretty sure at the time of recording this, I skipped ahead from 18 and stretch the sketch to day 21. I'm recording this on Sunday. I'm finally having a little bit of a quiet day to myself, so we'll see if I get anything else done during the day. But day 21, there is the gorgeous sketch there, and it is by my friend Crystal. Crystal, who's also one of my partners in Scrap. We do quite a few series together, and I love the sketch. Lots and lots of layering, which is something that definitely Crystal is known for, and I have a feeling that Sarah Davies is going to love today's sketch as well. So in honor of Crystal, I've done quite a bit of layering, and I've used some tracing paper because Crystal loves to use tissue paper, and I've found that tracing paper, my friend Helen was using it, and that got me thinking that I wanted to get some, which I did, and it's a great alternative to tissue paper. It's a little bit sturdier and a lot easier to work with. It's not quite as dense as vellum, and it really is such a reasonable price as well. So tracing paper for the win. Now, this is going to be another layout with the Feeling Groovy kit from Mercy Terrace Kits for the inaugural month of May. I was just trying to think because Scott and Tracy released their kits mid-month, so I just wanted to make sure I was doing this correctly. So this is going to be my 5th layout, and I definitely have enough left for at least another 5. So used some Bella Boulevard Besties, and this is a guacamole dot and graph. So I of course gutted that, my friends. Use some white cardstock, and you can see on Crystal's sketch that there is some mixed media in the background, as well as some paper tearing. And I sort of have a feeling that Crystal's sketch is an 8.5 by 11, which is fun. I'm just noticing that now. I did a 12 by 12, but Crystal has been doing a lot of 8.5 by 11 lately, and they are amazing. So I got my Crafter's Workshop stencil in the background, and I used, let me get it. Yes, I used, you know that I've been loving this stencil lately because I like that it adds texture, color to the background, but it's fairly open and light, I guess, in feel. Does that make sense? I really love this one. So there we go. Got that, and I used some Nouveau Glacier paste in Green Envy, which I really love as well. This photo is of Erica. It was her 21st birthday in May, and there will be a companion page to this, but I wanted to get one page here with just her in the photo, and I love this photo. She's looking at her friend. She has a cocktail. They are at a lovely restaurant, which I believe turns into a club later. But I do know that it is a place in downtown Montreal where they do require, so she chose this spot because I believe they do require you to be 21, although the age here, of course, of adulthood is 18. But I think I might be talking through my hat. I'm not so sure. Anyway, my friends, I love this photo, and Erica's favorite color is green. So we have a lot of green here. I used a little bit of a leftover from the Mad About Mini paper pad, so the 6x6 brighter pea green, spring green. I used a scrap that I had from this lovely paper from the Feeling Groovy kit, and I used my notebook edge punch here because if you look, Crystal has used that on her sketch. Got that there. Used another scrap from the Feeling Groovy kit as another layer here, and my tracing paper. And then, of course, I did the paper tearing up here. So I have a big piece of this. And I might use it as is, actually. Wouldn't that be fun? I could just pop that down, have a photo here. What do you think, my friends? I might do that. I might actually do that, because we're going to see if I manage to get Build-A-Page up on time as well than the tracing paper. So I got the torn strips down, and then the photo block down, and then really just some minimal embellishing, because I think all of these lovely layers and torn edges and texture sort of do the embellishing for us. But I went into my container here with my NicoleJones911 Digiprints, my flare, and my Bramble Fox goodies, and I used some Digiprints and a couple of flare, and then I went into my stash and I got the Simple Stories foam letters for 21, and I just put 21 there. I did want to put the exclamation mark, and I sort of put it there, but I didn't like the way it sat next to the one. It looked odd. I think maybe if I had cut it down quite a bit, maybe I should try that. That might have been a way, but having it close to the same size as the one, I really didn't like the way it was sitting next to it. So for the moment, I've just left it like that. It's just talking to you here that I'm wondering whether if I cut it down, whether it might sit well there. We'll see, but I don't think it's needed, really. So, got some lovely Digiprints. I got a couple of flare popped in. This one I sort of nestled underneath here. Some more Nicole Jones. This is a tag and a label. And then, as you know, on the weekend for the Mad About Mini paper pads, I went back into my sequin stash and got one of my favorite older mixes, Lost in Pages, and of course that fits perfectly with this kit, this photo, and this layout. So I just dotted a few sequins around to finish this off, and I love the sketch. Thank you, Crystal, for the inspiration. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today for this share. Use the hashtag 30DSCBL12 to find us, or for us to find you. The playlist, of course, where everyone playing along is adding their videos, is down below, as is the Facebook group. And so join us over there if you haven't already. But please, please, please remember to answer all of our questions, my friends. That's so important to us. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now.